guys, this is James from the Impossible Channel. In the top, we're the highest mountain here in our town, okay? Now anyway, so we're going to be talking about the flat earth. We're going to be trying to take pictures and prove to you that we have or we don't have a curvature. Okay, that mountain over there, that other mountain is really far away. Okay, so what we did was we took pictures and we taped, this other mountain is really far away. It's like 26 kilometers away. And it's more than enough to prove that we should not see the base of any of these antennas. First of all, it's very weird that they place the antennas on the highest place, right? If we have satellites, why do we need antennas always on the highest place? They connecting antennas with antennas, you know what I mean? There's a theory that there are no GPS, there are no satellites, and they use antennas connected with other antennas on the highest mountains to fake, to simulate a satellite, right? So anyway, we're aiming at these antennas, and we're like, well, 27 kilometers away, we're not gonna be able to see their base, right? So what's amazing here is that we're going to show you that we should be seeing the base of the antennas 3.25 meters below. We are at the same height as the antennas. We are both at 860 to 890 meters. And we're going to show you that the antennas, we can see the base of the antennas, that this is just incredible, okay? This is just incredible. And we're going to contrast the image and we're going to show you that we can see clearly the base of the antennas. This is out of question that the Earth has no curvature at all, or if it is, the curvature is way off of what NASA is telling us, right? We're going to show you also that the sun is way much closer than they're saying, and that's really easy to show you because we've taped a video on this trip. We taped a video and we took pictures of what we dazzled by the fact that the clouds, the sun was not hitting the other clouds, it was just hitting one specific cloud. Now how can that happen if the sun is millions of miles away and just the size? Think of the size of the sun and think of the size of the Earth. Earth is like a small pea, and a small and the sun is like a tree, a gigantic tree, okay? Like, just giving you some comparison. Or for example, the Earth is a pea and the sun is a football, a soccer ball, for example, okay? That's the comparison. And you know what's worse? You're gonna see right now, I'm gonna show you a video, you're probably watching it right now, of the sun hitting this cloud, and you tell me why the heck is it not hitting all the other clouds if the sun is really far away and gigantic as they say. So no, guys, this is it. Round Earth debunked. The Earth is not round as they say. The sun is really way much closer. It's really closer than they say. And we're gonna be debunking much more. Just wait for it. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and watch the rest of the video. And please do share. This is ultimately important. NASA has been lying to us. The ISS live feed may be true, but they're using a GoPro, whatever they're using, and they cannot show you the South Pole and the North Pole. This is obvious.
Commercial related to all of this.
Here's where the world begins to mock us. The world knows. I can't believe that this commercial was made. The freaks saw this on TV and had me watch it. This is where it gets really interesting. Now this is new. This is not something I shared last time. But this is a Hennessy. I guess this is Scotch, or is it cognac or what? I don't know. It's some kind of fancy liquor. Yeah. That's all right. It's fancy liquor. I never got to the real fancy stuff. Right? All right. But this is their commercial. Are we ready to play that commercial? Let's play the commercial, and then we'll talk about it. I want y'all to watch this closely. This is a true event that happened in 1931. The physicist, the Belgian-Swiss physicist, Auguste Piccard. This is a true historic event, but they didn't present it in this commercial completely accurate. But we'll deal with that in a second. But it's amazingly, once you realize what they're showing you. Go ahead. the Belgian physicist, who was also a friend of Albert Einstein and worked with Albert Einstein from time to time. I mean, this is a very intelligent man, PhD in physics, an engineer. This man created, he built this craft, he put it in, he went up, he was the first man, so he's world record setter. Dr. Auguste Piccard, Star Trek, Jean-Luc Picard, named after him, okay? First man to reach the stratosphere, the first man who went that high. Now notice in the commercial, the first couple of horizons they show you completely flat, right? He did this on May 27th, 1931. He set a world record at 51,775 feet. Here's a picture. I took some stills of this. They showed us. What are they showing us here? They're showing us the basically flat horizon. Now I love how they change it, but it shows him going up, and it shows him breaking through the firmament into what?
Water.
They're mocking us. They know the truth, and they're mocking us. Now here's some pictures. Auguste Piccard, PhD in physics. This is a well-known historic figure. I mean, stamps of him. I mean, this is not some guy. I can't believe how I never heard of him. Here's him in the Encyclopedia Britannica. Says he was, he was born in 1884, died in 1962. Swiss-born Belgian physicist, notable for his exploration of both the upper stratosphere and the depths of the sea in ships of his own design. In 1930, he built a balloon to study cosmic rays. In 1932, he developed a new cabin designed for balloon flights. In the same year, he ascended to 17,008 meters, 55,800 feet completed. Another one, he did it later on. He was born into a family of Swiss scholars. He worked with, like I said, he worked with Albert Einstein. Here's a picture of him with his assistant in the capsule that they went up in, and it had portholes, and this is a porthole. And then I found this. This is a Popular Science magazine from August 1931. He did this in May. So just a few months after his ascent to a world record height, there was an article in there, 10 miles high in an airtight balloon. Now, just so people could say that I didn't get this off the internet, I did a little research. So I went on eBay and searched for Popular Science magazine, 1931, August edition. I found one. I paid $15 for this. It was 25 cents in 1931. Just to verify this fact, and I'm going to read this article to you. This is the testimony of a physicist, scientist, engineer, the first man to reach the stratosphere that height. His testimony of the shape of the earth. Can I read this to you? It's on page 23. This blew my mind, getting this. Just to verify. Is that the same article? If I was in court, this would be Exhibit 1. Right? Says a huge yellow balloon soared skyward a few weeks ago from Augsburg, Germany. Instead of a basket, it trailed an airtight black and silver aluminum ball. Within, Professor Auguste Piccard, physicist, and Charles Kepfer aimed to explore the air 50,000 feet up. 17 hours later, after being given up for dead, they returned safely from an estimated height of more than 52,000 feet, almost 10 miles, shattering every aircraft altitude record. Oxygen tanks kept them alive while they made observations. Records of their instruments are now being checked and interpreted. First to rise safely into the upper layer of the Earth's stratosphere, they found air pressure at 10 miles altitude so low, 1/10 of that at sea level, that a man exposed to it would perish, much as a deep sea fish burst of its own internal pressure when it's brought to the Earth's surface. Piccard and his aide found cosmic rays, mysterious radiations from outer space. They thought, of course, far more powerful than the Earth's surface. and engaged their intensity. The explorers trapped samples of upper air, blue air, as Picard reported it to appear in cylinders. Analysis may prove it exceptionally rich in ozone, the intense blue gas supposedly responsible for the heavy side layer or radio roof. Now listen to this. The story of their adventure surpasses fiction. During the ascent, the aluminum ball began to leak. They plugged it desperately with Vaseline and cotton waste, stopping the leak. In the first half hour, the balloon shot up 9 miles through portholes. The observers saw the Earth through copper-colored, then bluish haze. Here's what he said. It seemed a flat disc with upturned edge. Now this is 1931, before NASA. Before they decided they were going to lie to us, before they conspired worldwide to lie. Some people say that there are no scientists that are flat earthers. Well, guess what?